they push this narrative of healthy narcissism, which even, the Sigmund didn't talk about. So they push this, narrative that, there is a healthy form of narcissism as well, and it's okay to be a healthy narcissist. Yeah. I really, don't buy that. I don't agree to that. That's pure BS. And this is basically to enable the narcissist. Yeah. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about the difference, between narcissistic behavior and traits and narcissistic personality disorder. And, a couple of days back, I came across a comment on my channel, and that subscriber or viewer was saying that, narcissistic traits and narcissistic behavior is very different from narcissistic personality disorder. Yeah, narcissistic personality disorder is bad, dangerous. Narcissistic traits and narcissistic behavior is somewhat okay. Yeah, you can say in that healthy narcissism, genre. So yes, we are going to talk about that. And before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out a new content. So first of all, let us go back and understand, how did this term come into existence. So this term was coined by Sigmund Freud, and that's how, we got to know that there is, something called narcissism, narcissistic personality disorder. So narcissistic personality disorder is where the person has extreme, sense of entitlement, where the person genuinely feels and believes that he knows everything, that righteousness is inside of him. Narcissistic, people have inability to self-reflect, and they have got zero tolerance towards criticism. So, they don't sit and, introspect or speculate what they do or what's happening with them or around them. Yeah, it's all about them, and that's it. They are self-centered individuals. Narcissistic, people lack empathy, so they really don't care what goes in the lives of the others or what goes, inside of you or me, because of their action and behavior. They really don't care. Narcissistic, people have inability to express gratitude or remorse. And this is because that extreme sense of entitlement. I can do anything, I'm infallible, I can get away with anything. Narcissistic, people avoid taking accountability and responsibility for their behavior. So, they are never wrong. They are always hero, martyr, or the victim. Yeah. The villain is, of course, you or the others or the entire world. Narcissistic people have extreme craving for admiration, attention, validation. Yeah. They want to be the center of the universe, and they can do all sorts of things. I mean, real crazy things to be in that position where they are admired, to be in that position where they are admired, respected, validated, and that's it. So, narcissistic people are expert in gaslighting, manipulating their subject, target, victim, whatever you call them. So narcissistic people can go to any extent to get what they want. Yeah. And they have this endless list of the things that they want. It can be financial gain, power, attention, admiration, validation. Endless things are there on their list. Yeah. So this is who these narcissistic people are, or the ones who are suffering from narcissistic personality disorder. Narcissistic personality disorder is on a spectrum. It starts with, little bit, and then it grows to a full-blown narcissistic personality disorder. It's on a spectrum. Yeah. So a narcissist doesn't become a full-blown narcissist over, a small period of time, or, one night he or she sleeps and the next morning that person is, person who's suffering from narcissistic personality disorder. No, it happens over a period of time, and it starts from childhood. Excessive attention, neglect, I mean, trauma, the family where they are raised must be dysregulated, or must be dysfunctional, emotional unavailability of parents, or excessive attention, admiration. So it starts from the childhood. It's not that it happens in the adulthood, and one fine day they are transformed, they become narcissists. Yeah, someone who's suffering from narcissistic personality disorder. So it is on a spectrum. It's less, it grows, and then they become full-blown narcissists. Yeah, someone who suffers from narcissistic personality disorder. Now, this comment that I had come across was that narcissistic traits, narcissistic behavior is very different from a full-blown narcissistic personality disorder. So let me tell you, only those who have narcissistic personality disorder exhibit narcissistic traits and behavior. A healthy individual won't. Now, there is a huge amount of confusion because of some authors, some psychologists, some people of various domain. They push this narrative of healthy narcissism, which even the Sigmund didn't talk about. So they push this narrative that there is a healthy form of narcissism as well, and it's okay to be a healthy narcissist. Yeah, I really don't buy that. I don't agree to that. That's pure BS, and this is basically to enable the narcissist. Yeah, that's how they come up with this healthy narcissism. Maybe in coming time they might say healthy murderer, healthy rapist, healthy psychopaths. People are doing all sorts of things, and that too when we are in an age of social media, there is huge amount of misinformation. Yeah, and a lot of people are there aggressively enabling the narcissist. Yeah, so this is an act of enabling this entire narrative and agenda that healthy narcissism exists. And now this healthy narcissism you can say breeds these kind of ideas and thoughts, that narcissistic behavior, narcissistic traits can be healthy, and can be very different from narcissistic personality disorder. So first thing is, a person who is suffering from narcissistic personality disorder is going to exhibit more or less of narcissistic traits and behavior. That's it. That is as simple as it can get. Yeah, so there is no ifs and buts, and there is no complication in that. Now, the biggest problem is this confusion that is created by a couple of authors and these teachers and psychologists about this healthy narcissism. The problem is they are trying to equate self-preservation and self-love with healthy narcissism. Narcissism is very different. Narcissism in no ways can be healthy. So self-love, self-preservation, protecting yourself, yeah, against abusers, standing up for yourself, I don't think all of these things fall into the category of healthy narcissism. So this is where the confusion happens, or this is how the entire confusion is created. Self-love, trying to be authentic, engaging into self-care, protecting one's own self, trying to resist a narcissist, saying no to things that you don't agree to. Okay, that is healthy narcissism. Let me tell you, let those things be the way it is. Yes, let self-love be self-love. Yeah, let self-care be self-care. Don't push and make a cocktail out of it and call it healthy narcissism. Yeah, narcissism is nowhere close to healthy or good or less, yeah, or something which is tolerable. No, narcissists start exhibiting narcissistic traits and behavior as early as you can see it happening from childhood, and it progresses, it grows. It can be very grandiose, it can be very coverted, but can it be healthy? No. So yes, this is what I wanted to make clear, that a lot of these enablers, sometimes these flying monkeys come into the comment section and they are like, oh no, there is healthy narcissism. Healthy narcissism is very different from narcissistic personality disorder. I have explained about the signs to look out for in a person who's suffering from narcissistic personality disorder. And it's the narcissistic, people who exhibit these signs and traits. How can you, gaslight people into believing that a normal individual can also exhibit narcissistic trait and behavior? That is pure enabling. That is something which is known as, gaslighting normal people into believing that narcissists can be good as well. Narcissism can be healthy as well. There is nothing, called healthy narcissism or healthy narcissist. It's on a spectrum. It starts from the childhood, a little less, it grows, it grows, it grows, and when the time comes, they become narcissists, full blown, narcissists. Yeah, someone who has narcissistic personality disorder. Yeah, so self preservation, loving your own self, self care, protecting your own self is not narcissism. So, whoever is trying to sell that if you have these qualities, you are a narcissist as well, you are a healthy narcissist, you are having healthy narcissism. So, it is basically to gaslight you when you get to hear that, self preservation, self love, self care, is healthy narcissism. And this is basically to rationalize and normalize narcissist abusive behavior, that there is a good version of narcissist that is available as well. So there is no good version, there is no healthy version. Narcissistic personality disorder is a personality disorder, yeah, and those who suffer from it are known as narcissists. So only narcissists display and exhibit narcissistic behavior and traits. Yeah, don't misunderstand self-preservation, self-protection, self-care, self-love as narcissism. It's very different. This is where these some of these authors and mental health professionals, they really make a nasty cocktail out of it so that people are confused. Yeah, and they keep hoping and they think that maybe my partner is suffering from healthy narcissism, maybe my mother is a healthy narcissist. Please don't buy that. It's a personality disorder, full-blown personality disorder. It starts as early in the childhood, and factors are endless reasons because of which a person develops this. So uh, don't misunderstand and don't take this gaslighting statement seriously, that narcissistic traits and narcissistic behavior are also exhibited by healthy individuals. No, healthy individuals don't exhibit narcissistic behavior and narcissistic trait. Healthy individual might engage into self-care, prioritize themselves, get into self-love, yeah, protect themselves, yeah, uphold their boundaries. All these things are not narcissism. Yeah, so don't buy all of those things that these are healthy narcissism and that is a bad narcissism. There is only one narcissism, one narcissistic personality disorder, and none of the narcissists are good individuals, just to tell you. Yes, they are humans like you and me, but their actions are very damaging, their traits are very damaging. And let me tell you, when I came across this comment, uh, I really found it very funny. Um, how would you feel if I minimize you and gaslight you and invalidate you? How would you feel? You would feel miserable. Yeah, you wouldn't soothe yourself and tell yourself that okay, Sarah was engaging into healthy narcissism, Sarah was just exhibiting narcissistic traits, but she is not narcissistic. Yeah, so this situation is quite similar to that. So don't buy that. It's basically to gaslight people and to confuse people and to enable the narcissist that there is a better version of narcissist that is out there. Healthy narcissist, healthy narcissism. So yes, this was it. In case if you would like to add in something, you can always comment below. Till then, take care of yourself. Lots of love and blessings to all of you. And there is nothing called healthy narcissism. No narcissists are healthy. They are ill individuals. Yeah. So please take care of yourself and don't take their gaslighting seriously. Bye.